Good morning. Sunday morning, lazy morning. We've popped down to the local coffee shop. My favourite coffee shop. And Stefano.
I've just noticed that.
Well,
I'm looking at myself on here. I'm always in the same bloody jumper. I'm going to have to sharpen up a bit.
it is winter.
It's always in my Man City top.
I know, it's your fave though, isn't it?
Well, it is winter. It's about minus 50 outside.
It does get washed.
Yeah.
It's not left on permanent, is it? You don't smell or anything.
Yeah. So have you got a story to say about?
Yeah, what I was going to say. Can I get us both in there?
Well, you can say it.
What I was going to say, actually, today.
Well, hang on, let's get to the start of it, right? Nita was earwigging, right? Let's get to the meat and the bone, the meat and potatoes, right?
I was multitasking, as us women do. So basically...
Like Spock out of Star Trek.
Yeah, my ears were on alert. We've just been sat next to a couple of ladies to the side of us. And as you do, Steve was chatting away to me while we were enjoying our coffee and our caramel slice. And I heard this story and I thought, it just hooked me in. I was listening, as you do. Anyway, basically, the story was, a lady was saying that her hubby hardly gets to see the kids, and the kids have been moaning for ages about they never get to spend any quality time with Dad. Anyway, the other night, the Dad came home early, and the kids were absolutely elated, and the eldest, I don't know how old he was, went up to his dad and he basically said, "Listen, Dad, what do you earn an hour?" And his dad was like, why are you asking me that? What are you asking me that for? You don't need to know. Anyway, the kid disappeared, came back a little bit later, asked him again, and the dad was getting cross because he's like, "It's none of your business, you don't need to know what I earn." And the kid went away again. And then on the third time of asking, the dad gave in. He thought, "I'll just keep the peace." And the dad said, "I earn £22 an hour." And the kid ran off up the stairs. So Dad, being curious, followed him up the stairs to see what was going on. Walks into the bedroom, and his son has got his money box open with all his pocket money saved up, tipping it out onto the floor and counting it. So the dad says, "Why are you counting all your pocket money?" And he goes, "Oh, I'm counting up, but I want to see how much I've got." So he goes, "What for?" And the kid is like, "Shush, I want to count." Anyway, count up. And he goes, "Oh, I'm £2 short. Daddy, can I have £2? And his dad's like, "You've got plenty of pocket money. Why do you want another £2? So he's like, "I need £2, Daddy. I'll tell you later." So to keep the peace, because he felt he'd already upset his kid, he gave him the £2. And then the kid, absolutely elated, grabs all his money up off the floor, tells his dad to cup his hands, and he puts all the change into his dad's hands. So of course I'm sitting there thinking, what on earth's going on here? Anyway, the dad says, "What's this for, son?" And he goes, "Daddy, I want you to come home an hour earlier tomorrow, and I've paid for that hour to be with you." Now, how sad is that? I sat here with tears in my eyes, and the lady, her friend that was with her, she was like mortified. I was thinking, oh my God, this poor kid. He just wants to pay to see his dad. That's all he wants to do is spend time with his dad. So of course I had to relay the tale to Steve because he don't listen like me, you know. He gets easily distracted. So I Spock here had the whole tale all in here, and I thought I use that for some content on here because I thought it's a fabulous. I know it's heartbreaking, but it's a fabulous story to kind of resonate with anyone who's got kids, because how much time do you actually spend with your kids? Quality time. Because at the end of the day, they say that kids don't see it as time. Time for a kid is spelled love, L-O-V-E, rather than T-I-M-E, because they just want to be loved and they just want to be with mum and dad and feel like part of the family, and that's all they crave, is your time. I mean, I can't speak from experience, we haven't got kids ourselves, but I know with nieces and nephews, they just absolutely love doing the daftest of things, spending time with you, especially their auntie and their uncle. We do the stupidest of things and they think it's wonderful. So to be able to share that time and with your nieces, your nephews, your kids, your grandkids, that's what you need to be there for. So what's the moral of the story, Steve? What have you learnt from that?
I've nearly had Nita's caramel slice in pizza. Yeah. Nita's lucky that that's still there, by the way. Just telling that tale. I was hoping the tale would go on a lot longer. But anyway, yeah, it's a lovely story, that.
Yeah, it's quite, yeah, it was. Really got the emotions
I can't
going.
get my head around the moral at the moment. I suppose it's just, you know, the kid wanted
Being there.
to buy his dad a present at the end of the day as well. You know, it's a nice story. It's not just poignant, but he wanted to
it's just buying his dad's hour, wasn't he, for his time?
Yeah. It was a gift to his dad in a way, wasn't it, to say, you know, tell your boss, I want you home an hour earlier, and I'll pay you instead.
Yeah.
So instead of the boss paying the dad, you know, the kid had saved up as much as he could. And he was disappointed that he wasn't finally over the line because he wanted to play maybe another hour's worth of footy with his dad, you know.
Yeah.
Not just come home and watch the telly and that's it, you know. So yeah, it's a nice tale, that lady.
Yeah, it was. Very poignant, I thought.
Yeah, so anyway,
with me Spock ears. So I'm just going to get me caramel slice. Oh.
Really in trouble then.
I tell you what, there'd have been trouble there if he'd ate that.
Yeah, I think I might get a newspaper.
Don't mess with me caramel slice.
So I've got a nice lovely cup of ale grey.
Yeah, you're being quite healthy this morning, Rick. Well,
Trying
I don't
my best
know.
with this one. Nita keeps dragging me into coffee shops.
Yeah.
Not that we're plugging them, by the way, you know.
I do like a Costa coffee, and I do love a caramel slice.
This isn't a placement advert.
No.
I paid 500 quid to do this today. Yeah.
Do they have
Product placement.
do they have affiliates for Costa?
I don't know, they do now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I tell you what, we'll put an affiliate link at the bottom of here. If anyone clicks on. Anyway, should we leave it there?
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
I'm going to get back to my caramel slice and my cup of coffee because otherwise my laddio's hands are getting nearer and nearer this slice to...
All right, see you later.
Bye.